Hello, my name is Ola, and I'm going to react into Mousetrap by Board James episode. Well, I'm going to be looking at multiple episodes on this video, maybe 3 or 4. Um, First off, I want to say thank you to everybody who's like, comment, subscribe, reaching the channel's now reach I think almost around 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to everyone. Um, and It's much appreciated. I didn't think I'd get this far. Anyway, but thank you. Thank you. And yeah, it's going to take a minute for me to name everybody who's requested this because it's a lot of people. You might think I'm kidding, but I'm not. And let's see, it's oh yeah, thank you for the request by Golden No, Salgo, Grand Theft Auto 1998, Kung Fu Geek 2, Con 1600 and 0, Josh 9180, Ben Hopkins, Will S, Mike Moores, John Hawthorne, I'm Everywhere, that's really his name, JTOC3, Max Power, Adam Pajor, Max Power, and JW, and who else? Mark Lynn and Alf Shumway. Shamway? No, Shumway, I bet. Sorry. But yeah, that's everybody who's requested this, been requesting this for a while now. Sorry it took me this long to get to it. But anyway, Mousetrap. I've never played this game, but my dad used to play this back, I think it was in 70s, 80s, around the time this game came out. And of course, take a big wild guess on what's it about. Let me guess, you got to trap a mouse, obviously. But anyway, yeah, let's check this out. And if you want to comment, subscribe my channel, can. Or if you don't want to, that's fine too. Here we go.
Did you ever play Mousetrap? I can't say I really did. I've played with it, but I don't think I ever really sat down and played the actual game. How could you? Look at all this stuff. All you want to do is set up the trap and watch it go. Giving a kid a game like this was like giving a madman a loaded gun and a pile of crack. Look at this shit. Who's this guy? Ooh. We all know the trap steals the show, but let me take a moment to explain how to play. Each player is a colored mouse. You roll the die and move around the board, hoping to get as much cheese as possible. Watch out for the fat cat, you'll go back. Essentially, it's just a mindless race to the end, with the luck of the die controlling the whole outcome. Along the way, you slowly build pieces of the trap. You land on a number, and you add another piece until the trap's complete. But no kid wanted to go through that effort. You just want to see some action. It's like, hey, you want to play Mousetrap? Yeah, let me set up that trap. So let's put this together. I haven't done this in years. How's this thing go? Let's look at the instructions. Damn. What a project. It's all about turning this crank to make a stop sign hit a shoe that kicks a bucket. Damn it, kick the bucket. Oh, shit. Here I am as an adult trying to figure out a toy that's intended for a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
When you get to the end, you just keep going around a loop until someone lands on the cheese wheel. But at the same time, someone has to land on the crank space. The chance of that happening is like waiting for a solar eclipse. But once it happens, it's time for the trap. Here we go. Oh yeah. It's just as cool as it ever was.
Nice.
Every time you see that, you just want to see it again. I'm a grown man, and that's still fascinating. Who wants to play the game? Just crank that shit.
Yeah.
None of it's necessary. Why is there a guy standing on a seesaw waiting for a ball to drop? Why is there a red bathtub in the air sitting on a tower of pipes? What kind of situation is this? It would be simpler just to drop the trap, or just land on the space and win. That's what most games were like, and that's why Mousetrap is so rad.
Yeah, didn't they make a movie about that? Okay, now Dragon Strike, I've never heard of this. Like, guess you fight dragons? Is this kind of like Game of Thrones? I don't know.
Hey, I'm Bored James, and when Bored James is bored, I play some board games. So let's check out the closet here and see what we got. Nothing like dusting off those old memories. Oh yeah, Dragon Strike, this was one of my favorites. I never had the opportunity to play it very often. I'd round up a few friends and say, hey, you want to play a board game? And they'd say, sure, yeah. And then I'd get out the game and they'd take one look and go, yeah, well, I gotta go home. I think my mom's calling me. Yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason nobody wanted to play this. Maybe because it looks complicated, maybe because it's sort of like Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know. But if you're still here, let's check it out. Each player takes control of a different hero, and they all work together against one player who takes the role of the Dragon Master.
Cool.
Now, that doesn't refer to any specific character in the game. Basically, that means the Dragon Master is the all-encompassing evil force that controls all the monsters. But it also means being the game's host and the one who chooses the adventure. Each adventure uses one of 4 different layouts: the city, the cavern, the castle, and the valley. But even though many of the adventures use the same board, there's tons of them to pick from. They all have different goals, such as kill a monster, escape the castle, collect a certain object, or to protect a carriage. Now, even though the book tells you how to set up the adventure, it's the Dragon Master who has the decision where to hide many of the treasures, traps, and monsters. So a lot of the game depends on the trust factor, which means the Dragon Master could just be a cheating, rotten bastard. One thing I find really weird is the T in the word trap. It looks like a C. It says crap.
Crap.
I know it's that old-time medieval sort of writing, but come on, was this a smart idea? I wonder how many kinds of crap there could be. Ooh,
Rusty crap.
That sounds nasty. Rope crap.
Ew.
That's like a long piece of crap coming out of your ass. Poison gas crap. I've had that one before.
Yeah.
Falling rock crap. Oh man, I don't think that one needs an explanation. Spear crap. Now that doesn't sound good. Sleeping gas crap. Blade crap. I think you need a little imagination on that one. Broken crap. Pit crap.
Oh,
Electrical crap.
Whoa.
Jaws of death crap. And disarmed crap. But the most interesting thing about this whole game is that it comes with a video, a half-hour Dragon Strike VHS tape. Darkfire gives it 2 claws up, and it's filmed in hyper-reality. This has got to be one of the strangest inclusions to any board game I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
Still to this day, it perplexes me. I can't figure out what purpose it has other than to get you in the right mood. I used to play it for everybody to watch while I was setting up the game, you know, just for entertainment. But rather than getting people in the mood, it only had them running for the door. Let's check it out.
Feeling brave tonight?
I guess.
How brave? Brave enough to do battle with hideous monsters?
Hey, I never said anything about battling monsters.
Brave enough to sneak around dank castles in the dark and chance
Dank?
being the next victim?
Whoa. I'm just trying to play a board game. I'm not looking for any trouble.
Is this like a video game?
Sorta.
Well, it's a video and it's a game.
Death Knight, heal!
Okay, wait. Just tell me how to play the game.
Very well. As the Dragon Master must make the world unfold before their very eyes.
Okay, that really helps. Are there any rules you can tell me? Any kind of information?
Yeah.
Try asking the king.
Okay. Hey, your royalness, or whatever. Are there any rules to this game?
Surely you jest.
Okay, this is one of the craziest things I ever saw. It's pretty unique with the special effects. There wasn't really anything like that at the time. And still there's nothing like that. It's so weird, and it's so ironic that such a thing got buried within the box of a Dungeons & Dragons game. I mean, this should be on DVD. Who's with me? Look at this madness. Who's this guy? The Predator's ugly brother? How about this Teraptus guy?
Failure is made of should-haves.
What a nut.
To this den of evil where we will bind Teraptus and drive a stake through his heart.
And Fabio
so
over
is
here?
Teraptus a vampire? Oh, totally. Those hands look like Nosferatu. Have you ever seen a wizard go around wearing a dead animal on his head? The dwarf looks like Santa Claus.
Yep.
And the elf looks like they crossbred Mr. Spock and the Green Hornet.
Yep.
Oh, come on, don't do that. The thief and the warrior look like they're competing over who has the shortest skirt. And the warrior, look at his hair. He should be in a glam rock band.
You're on the brink of a fight to the death with a man-scorpion. Look at your card under dexterity.
Well, it shows a blue die. Is that good?
Well, you, because you're so big and uncoordinated, have to roll a 6 or higher to dodge the man-scorpion.
Okay, now all of a sudden they're explaining the game?
I'll grab the stinger and try and stab him with it.
Roll the die.
That did nothing. Oh, no, never mind.
He's dead, killed by his own poison.
Cool.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You stab the scorpion with his own stinger. Like, in the game? How do you do that? It doesn't even explain. Why am I watching this?
Now pay close attention, because the information you're about to hear could mean the difference between life and death.
Whoa, this is some serious shit. Now look, I don't know if it's your disembodied head or what, but you're really starting to creep me out, so I'm turning this off.
Do not turn the VCR off yet.
Oh, shit.
This is a special section of the tape for Dragon Masters only. When everyone who is not presently interested in becoming a Dragon Master has left the room, we may begin. Until then, kindly cast a pause video spell on your VCR.
Cast a pause spell. Okay. Now what I'm supposed to do? Check to see if nobody's here? There's nobody here.
Are you sure nobody's listening at the door?
No, I promise. There's nobody here.
At the window?
I told you, I looked. Why would there be somebody at my window?
What the poo? Or Poe?
Okay, there's somebody at my window. What do you want me to do? Cast a death spell on him?
Of course.
What the? No!
Oh, wow, I kind of like this Dragon Master stuff.
Good. Imagine the treasure, the power, and imagine the evil you will smite on your great adventure.
Oh, yeah. This is fucking awesome. Okay, friends, gather around. You be the elf, and you
What
be the
friends?
thief, and you be the wizard. Your objective is to venture
I always
into the
wanted to be a
ruins
wizard.
of Darkhold's Keep and look for the ghost of Teraptus. But beware Darkfire the dragon, because he'll blaze your ass to hell. Hey, wait. Where'd everybody go? And that's what happens.
Yeah, I can totally see that happening. Yeah, because... Yeah, there's not many people who are into that whole, like, dragon and wizard and sorcery bull, you know. Especially back at that time. They saw that as, like some nerdy stuff. Like, man, that's some geeky nerd stuff. I'm out of here, man. I thought we were going to, I don't know, like, watch Star Wars or something. Like, what the... Or play a cool game, like, I don't know. Yeah, I think if it was me, I would totally left the room like a whole hour ago. Like, been like, man, like, I'm out of here, man. I got better things to do. See ya, man. Peace. Anyway, on to the next one. Let's see. Oh, I love that song. Again, another one I never heard of. Crossfire? What?
my god, it's Crossfire. Now we're getting serious. Even if you never played the game, you probably know the commercial.
It's sometime in the future. The ultimate challenge. Crossfire.
Okay, so sometime in the future, there's a bunch of kids in leather jackets playing a game where they shoot metal balls to knock a puck into the opponent's goal. And when they lose, they spin into an oblivion.
Crossfire. You'll get caught up in it.
In the early 90s, this commercial was on all the time. It was more than a commercial. It was like a 30-second movie. And every time I saw it, I was just as stunned as ever. Ask anybody. Say, hey, you know Crossfire? And it's like, whew, yeah, Crossfire. Yeah, the fact that everybody still remembers this commercial is a true testament to its brainwashing power. Crossfire is burned into our brains for the rest of our lives. But not everybody gave in to the marketing ploy, because after all, how could the game possibly live up to the commercial? That's what I'm going to find out. It's simple enough. You get 2 different pucks and you got to shoot one of them into your opponent's goal. It's very stimulating because you're always grabbing the balls underneath your gun. You got to keep firing and reloading non-stop. But the gun gets jammed all the time. And the barriers on the side are just as cheap. They break so easily. I thought about trying to glue them back together, but what's the point? It's supposed to be a difficulty setting, but it doesn't change things very much. There's not much else to say, so let's start the game. Let me introduce Motherfucker Mike.
Motherfucker Mike.
1, 2, 3, fire! Crossfire!
Oh, this song is rad, yo.
Hey, stop touching my balls! Wait, where'd you get all those balls? What are you talking about? You had more balls than me. There's a bunch of balls before. They shot past you.
Oh,
you asshole!
He stole your balls.
Yeah, you're dead. You're dead. I'm gonna get you. I got your mother with a laser. She's dead. She's dead. She's toilet. She's toilet. I got your mother. Yeah, she's dead.
Shut up, Mike. Oh my god, he looks insane. Oh, that was so stupid and funny. Is that it? Also, it is the same Mike. Mike, what? Matty? Who, he's appeared in previous Angry Video Game Nerds episodes, and he even does, like, the art for, like, you know, the episodes or whatever. You know. I will admit that Crossfire song did sound pretty awesome. Like, it sounds like something that came out in the 80s. Like, what? I will admit the game does look a little, like, fun. And a little competitive, by the way. But still looks like you have a good time with it. Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's my reaction to Board James episodes 1 through 3. And everyone take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you in the next one.